Okay, what up, dudes? I don't know if I remember how to stream. How do you do this thing? Is this on? Is this working? Am I doing it right? What's up, Billy Bob? Rip in pieces, dude. Rip in pieces. How are you, Billy Bob? Hope you're doing well, dude. Hey, cool, the thing worked. With the thing and the stuff. Let's go do this. This probably has... Does that have music? Okay, it is playing. So we'll go ahead and kill this. Come back here. Do this guy here. This guy here. And then there. I should be able to see everything. Been better? Yes, same. I am still not 100%. I still feel a little bit poopy. I spent pretty much the majority of the weekend in bed. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So like as much as I wanted to come back and start streaming over the weekend, wasn't gonna happen. You might be able to kind of hear it in my voice a little bit, but no bueno, dude. No bueno. The world is currently full. The galaxy is at peace. The last Metroid is in captivity. When suddenly I received a distress beacon. It was coming from the space station. Wife and I get to have a long talk about finances tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Those are always difficult talks. Gotta say hi to my free company. Yeah, so in the time that I've been away, I joined a free company, which is apparently a rather large free company as well. Free companies in this are basically like guilds in other MMOs. What's up, Hefe? And we are the heroes of Heidelin. And our tag is hero, which is pretty cool. I like it. I'm on Marauder right now because I was trying to level up to get to Warrior, but we're gonna flip this and go back to Danza. What's up with these wrist plates? Hello? What is up with these? What item is that? Is that my... I don't know what item is doing that. Oh, it's gloves. Bro, do I not have... Oh, cool. Final Fantasy crashed. That's fun. That hasn't actually happened before. Let's go ahead and try that again. Womp womp indeed. And I guess we can play some music while we're waiting. Or did that break too? That broke too? Did everything break? Hello? Oh, there it is. I'm dumb. I pushed the slider up instead of unmuting it on my mixer. Oh boy. See, this is what I'm talking about. Is going to be, do I even know how to stream anymore? No alert overlay like for resubs. What? Nothing happened. I have 0 notifications for anything. FA. Billy Bob resubbed. I have 0 notifications for it. You both did. Sickness did as well. What the hell is why is everything broken? Hang on, let me get logged back in here. Hi, Sickness. Billy Bob, thank you for the 52. Sickness, thank you for the 32. Hefe, thank you for the 42. All y'all on even numbers. What's going on? 52, 32, 42. What kind of conspiracy is this? This is madness. Let me get my OTP. Thank you guys for the resubs. I appreciate it. Y'all are the real MVPs. Considering, like, you know, I haven't really been around all that much lately. I feel bad. It's been one of those rough patches where life is like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna bend you over and you're not gonna say anything about it. So that's kind of been what it's been. Okay, Final Fantasy's back. Cool. I already have a work from home job, Eve. I already have a work from home job. There's way more to it than just that. Let's see if I can figure out what's going on with alerts. So alerts. Stream elements alerts. Let's do refresh. Okay. Come back here. Oh, it never hurt. That's what's going on. It never hit the Stream Elements API. It hit the Twitch API, but it never hit Stream Elements. Let me see if I can get back on Stream Elements website. I wonder if they're having problems. I don't have any pings in Discord. Usually if they're having issues, they ping about it. I can smell my dad's cigarettes. Activity feed. Yeah, it's not hitting anything. Weird. I don't know what's going on with the Stream Elements API, guys. Thank you for the resubs, though. I guess I should probably, let's see, can we do Hefe Inlet? Can I pop this out? That's manage requests, pop out activity feed. There we go. Okay, now I can watch it from here. So that should be good there. And then, can we see the game? Is the game back? No, not the good ones. So you see the game. Good. Because it's not showing on my restream dashboard, which is weird. But it is showing on Twitch, and it is showing on... Let me refresh this. And it is showing on YouTube. Good. Because we are live on both. I wonder if I need to refresh restream? Hang on, let's see. My chat. There's that. Okay, yeah, now it's showing. Weird, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was really strange. Let's make that a little bit bigger so I can see you guys. So, yes, one more time officially. Billy Bob, thank you for the 52 months. Very much appreciated. Sickness Jones, good to see you. Thank you for the 32. Guess what, Slothy Poo? I hit 32. Sub months, of course. We all know I'm still 25. 25? Shit, you're old. I thought you were like 22. And Hefe for the 42. Giggity. Hefe, thank you for the 42. Welcome back, dude. Very much appreciated. Okay. So I need to get to... Where's my MSQ got me going? I didn't pick it up because this is the start of 4.1. Yeah, we're in Ralger's Reach. Let's go here. I did start doing some random unlocks to unlock all of the like 4.0 content, like all of the raids and whatnot. So we might do some fights a little bit later. We'll see what happens with where we need to go and what we need to do. I think, yeah, this is gonna be up at the table. Taffy Laffy. Oh, that's right. I was looking at these gloves. We'll fix this after this quest since I'm right here already. Arnvald's Adventure. Oh, we're gonna get an emote from this. Elise seems troubled. I mean, she should be, all things considered.
Come to see how we're getting on?
Yeah. Nod.
We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address.
I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here.
Lise, I thought you just... Okay, so you guys didn't see this. But, like, she just went through this whole thing where she invited everybody, like, all of the Scions, to, like, this small little meeting right by the lake. And was like, look, I can't be a Scion anymore because I need to be here for Alamigo. And now we're going through this conversation again?
Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion.
Yep.
For the time
Oh, that was a
being,
look of
we're
concern.
just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future.
I'm gonna have to turn that off. I put a
If that's
noise
what
on
it
my
takes,
FC chat so
I'm
that I
ready
knew
to
when people
talk
were saying
till my
stuff.
jaw aches. The reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Okay. Subby!
Aye,
I have no alerts right now because Stream Elements is down. Mr. Sublimator, good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for the 13s. A button to poop. Good to see you, man. I hope all is well. I've been down and out for some time, so I haven't really had a chance to stop by. Aye, Commander. Been messed up since yesterday. Oh, wow.
There you are.
I don't want to go back to
I've been
Streamlabs.
searching all over for you.
Arnvald. Hey, bud.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
Why are we hiding? I guess maybe hiding from the two Utes? The two Utes that are still trying to, help the Empire?
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure?
This guy has the gall to ask an adventurer if we're interested in a spot of adventure. Unbelievable.
After all, we were adventurous before we were scions, were we not?
Uh-huh. Wait a minute. I don't remember him being a scion.
After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots?
Okay. What you got in mind?
So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
I mean, we kind of just, like, went through a ridiculously massive battle to take back Alamigo. I would like to know a little bit more on what you're proposing. twist my arm, why don't you? What is this guy cooking up? Okay. System configuration, audio, or maybe it's in, I think it's in chat settings, chat log settings. Notification sounds. Here we go. Free company. We'll turn that off. I don't mind it when I'm like playing by myself, but that little chirp is probably going to annoy everybody. So I'll turn it down or turn it off for now. All right, what's he got? Right then, let's go find Master Leveilleur. Actually, leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetheryte, and we'll be along shortly. See you there. He's like way too chipper for what we just went through. Oh, I can't fly here yet? What? Oh, I'm in a city, idiot. It was already annoying you? It only takes a couple. Look, it helps me keep track of stuff, okay? Hello? Hello? What have you? Have at ye. Oh, no voice acting. Okay. Greetings, Celaya. 'Twould seem that we are to accompany Arnvald on some manner of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No storing, if you please. Yeah, this guy's way too happy considering what we just went through to free Alamigo. Now, the event I would speak of occurred before the occupation, back when Alamigo was still a monarchy and Theodoric sat the throne. Captain Camper, thank you for the 75 months. I'm sorry I don't have any alerts, dude. Stream Elements is broken. Thank you, though. Very much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. What's for dinner tonight? Since you are the dinner man. When Alamigo was still a monarchy and Theodoric sat on the throne. A uniquely brutal despot, by all accounts. That he was. The King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Rhalgr's Reach being burned to the ground. In the latter years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown, and so he ordered that every soul with a claim to the throne be executed, including his own family. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became the property of the king, and it's said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. So after all of the bloodshed in the war with the Garlean Empire to free Alamigo, this dude wants to go rob graves. Ah, I believe I see the direction our adventure is to take. I assume you have a mind to unearth this hidden bounty? You assume correctly. Nobody assumes correctly. We know what happens when one assumes. It's in the word. And would I also be correct in assuming that this legend is widely known? Others may surely have gone in search of your prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course we won't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. But even after scouring every room from dawn till dusk, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as it had come, and the legend of the Mad King's Trove remained simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine, the three of us, delving into decades-old mystery. Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart to racing. Don't smile and nod. Don't pat yourself on the chest like you're a badass that's gonna lead this pack. I got the boxing emote. I have to see what this looks like now. You learned the emote box. All right, y'all ready? Oh yeah, get it. Get it. Hoo hoo. Jab, jab, punch. No, no, no. That's 1-2. You gotta go 1-1-2. Is this one of those, like, never-ending emotes? Nice. Any interest in Season of Discovery and WoW? Not really. Not really. I've been, like, super absorbed into this, like, story-wise and stuff. And I've met a whole bunch of really cool people in the free company that I joined. Options. What is this? Coffer. Item. Complete set. Wait. Of slaying. I need of aiming. This is what I need. 370 gear? That's like almost 100 levels higher than most of what I'm wearing. I think aiming is the one that I need. I don't know if that's going to... I don't know if it's going to have dancer stuff in it, though. The news of Doma and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the imperial province of Dalmasca has already risen up in rebellion, which means the Garleans must surely have their hands full. What better time than now to indulge in such a diversion? Tell us, Arenvald. Have we any clues as to where we might begin our search? Well, judging by how the other treasure hunters fared, nosing about the palace isn't going to get us anywhere. So we'll probably need to ask around? Would that be another way of saying no? Well, yes. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied Archivist and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Garleans are meticulous about such things. If they uncovered the trove during their occupation, the event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, the two of you can track down those who worked as palace servants in the officials of Theodric's day. Given that they would have been at least 20 at the time, you will be looking for people who have seen 40 summers or more. Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful, so be sure to listen well. Arenvald, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks whilst Celaya makes the rounds at the Alamigan Quarter. Ha! And there I was thinking I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course, but let's be about it, eh? We can meet afterwards at Gilbard's Gate. Nods. Yeah, I honestly don't even really know anything about Season of Discovery. I know that the servers kind of went belly up when it first launched because it was like so slammed, but I don't even know anything about it. Okay, so for starters, we have to figure out what's going on with my gear here. I think it's these. It is. So I need the Scion's gloves, which means I need to go back to Hang on, where is this telling us to go? Speak with the residents of Alamigan. So that is in the locks. So let's do this. Let's go home first. We'll grab an inn so that we can fix our glam. It's not super duper glam, but it's better than running around Gregan. It's better than running around looking like a crazed adventurer. I like the Scion gear. Do. Tiny Miko. I hope I have the Scion. I don't even know if there are Scion gloves. Maybe there's not Scion gloves. Soft Sepper's gloves. I don't have Scion's gloves? Are you kidding me, dude? Get out of here. Does the Scion thing not come with gloves? That's body. That's head. Hands. Oh no. I can't use those. Your hemp and work gloves. I don't have gloves. No. I don't even know if I can use that. You know what? Those will work. Those will work for now. I won't be able to use this on a non-dancer class until I get some different gloves, though. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. I need to get some all-class gloves. I wonder if the Scion outfit doesn't have gloves. Ooh, okay. Pray excuse me. I had a coughing fit. Let's go ahead and fix this then. No, not recommended gear. Canceled. Glamour plate. 4. Apply. There we go. That looks better. Now my sleeves don't look all weird. Okay. So now we're going to go to... Yeah. Do. Can I fly in the locks? I cannot. I think I'm missing 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm missing a quest and one of these. 1103 southeast. I mean, that's the direction we're going to be headed. I don't know where the quest one is, though. Maybe we have yet to unlock it. Oh, bro, I could have just teleported. I'm not the brightest sloth. Okay. Middle-aged Highlander. In the palace? Nope, not me, lass. Surely you've heard stories of the Mad King. He used to hold public executions up on the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Suffice it to say that I stayed as far away from the palace as possible. Probably the right choice there, buddy. That says down. How do we go? I guess we go down this way. Down this way? All right, where's this at now? 507 to the west. So that's gonna be like over here. That's probably where it's at. It's probably outside. There's a little encampment right here. The mature maid. Mature maid. You want to hear an old maid's stories, do you? Aye, well, most of what I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only see his royal majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he ordered. And after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat. Nobody's worked at the palace. Nobody wanted to be near the king. I can't say that I blame them. He might just send you for a fling. Off the steps. Somebody hiding back here. Hello? What is this? Sir? What is this? Can't interact with him because he's on the other side of the door. Interesting. Retired Rogadin. Excuse me, tall man. I serve the pleasure of the King of Theodric and live to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers. Which, of course, we were under orders to ignore. So we'd stand still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. If you're hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace, head down the street here and ask old Ernold. He was the king's head scribe. Hey, we got a lead. Let's go. Flame Lord. Hey, he matches. I'm a flame lady. Do. I guess I didn't really need to mount up for that, did I? Ernold. Yes, I am Ernold. What do you want with me? Would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if Al Amigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it that you know of Theodric's paranoia and the public executions of his kinsmen? Those were terrible enough, but in his last days the king's fevered mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Oh, are we getting a dungeon? I think we're getting a dungeon. Let's go. Even now my sleep is troubled by nightmares. If others of Theodric's blood were prone to share his madness, then mayhap it is kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Hello? I think we're getting a dungeon. I think we're getting a dungeon. Let's go. Do, 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 do. Arnvold, Alphino. Hello, boys. I like this music. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures, and found precisely none. Rip, Billy Bob. Wow, dude, that's a lot of losses already tonight. That's very uncommon for you. It is just possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact that the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself. But I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for so long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. But what of you, Celaya? Were your investigations any more fruitful? Well, you see... Turned into monsters. What could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace? I wonder. I met an old man in Algiri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said naught of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could be the scribe fellow have been spinning... I totally misread that. Could this scribe fellow have been spinning her a yarn, do you think? Do you believe him, Celaya? He seemed pretty genuine. If he was afraid, that does lend credence to the tale, though I'm not sure how that will help us in our search. Do not be so hasty. Ernold's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden, but ere I share my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. Arnvold, you spoke of light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? It wasn't all pretense, I swear it, but you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pureblood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage, and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. That's why he's got the paint on his face. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. In the end, she turned me out into the street and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo. A feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and that road led me into the company of the Scions. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well that what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With Theodric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arnvold, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, Celaya, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arnvold's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Sure. Of course I'm gonna nod. That's all I can do. then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove, if you are minded to hear it. Okay, so we want the aiming one. This should be the one that I need. Yeah, because that's healing, that's casting. Slaying, I believe, is melee DPS. And fending is tanking. I am peaking on my microphone, and I don't know why. I haven't changed anything. Yeah, fist pump. Let's go. Okay. No, not you. I. So this is... Where's my box? Oh, here it is. A banded chest containing a complete set of... I don't know how to pronounce this. Ryumyaku accessories. What is it? Wait, is that accessories that it said? Oh, it's accessories. Oh, it's accessories use. I bought accessories with tomestones. Some of them anyway. Okay. So earring, I already have 400. Neck, I have 400. Wrists we can use though. Bracelet of aiming, there we go. So that's gonna be better than what we have here. So we will go ahead and use that. We got to do it this way so that I don't put it in my armory chest. Do that. And then this ring of aiming, I think, can replace this guy. That's 279. Yeah. There we go. We're up to 347. Let's go. So we do that, and then I need to remove the remove the materia from here. Cool. Okay, so I should be able to like sell all of this stuff to get it out of my inventory. I have a bunch of stuff that I was getting from dungeons. I don't know. I guess I can hold on to these for other classes. But yeah, I've got a bunch of like random trash in my inventory from dungeons. Let's talk here and see what's going to happen. Because I have a feeling we're going to Mad King's. This looks like a dungeon. Actually, mayhap it would be better if we first adjourn to a more suitable location. That's kind of what I was thinking. In case a rival treasure hunter overhears our plans, you mean? Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene on the southern edge of Lochseld. And off we go. So that's going to put us here. We are going to go over here first. We're going to see if we can't find that aetheryte current. And I have no idea where. I have no blue quests here. It's got to be from something up here that I have yet to unlock. Because there's no blue quests here either. Unless I have... Where's my journal? It's right here. Defeat specters. Where is this at? Oh, that's the place I can't get to. I have no idea how to get over here. Unless I come up through here? Maybe? Because, like, I tried to go... This is all just mountain wall right here. And there's no way that I could find to get over here. So it's got to be through here. or possibly from up over here. This looks promising though, because this is going to go down. That arrow is pointing down. I was just unsure of how to get over there. We're gonna go over here first though, to see if we can't find the open aether current. I was smart. Oh, you know what else I should do? I should see, where's our lockout stuff? Lockout stuff? Content unlocks. Here we go. Okay. I've just got the tracking page up so that I can see how far we are, so that I know when we hit the end of 4.1. Well, apparently my model doesn't like when I blow my nose. That was interesting, to say the least. This way, we go to the west. Gonna go, let's see, it's probably best to go that way. Wow, the bot is just tearing you apart tonight, Billy Bob. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's unreal. I don't think I've seen you lose this much. I didn't do anything to your odds, bro. The odds have been the same as they have been for the past I don't know how many years. About to come and reboot the damn thing. I just did before stream. The whole PC that it's running on got rebooted. Abaddon. Oh, you son of a bleep. You gonna do that to me? You gonna make me fight you? I will fight you. You ready? I'm gonna dance on your ass. Let's go. Yeah, I get 3-shot, bitch. Or something like that. Alright. Aether compass. Where are we at? 272. Wait, to the southeast? Are you kidding me? It's up there? I gotta go back up into the castle. Oh my gosh. I think. Oh, no, wait. Okay, yeah, we came out of here. We gotta go up and around. Yee. It's up there? What? Is it on the roof of this place or something? Oh, there it is right here. Give me that. Yay. Okay, so now I just need to find how to get down to that other place so that we can fly here. Hail, what's up, lazy cat? Hail, adventurer. Do. I think I'm going to skip past this right here and see if I can't go north to get to that quest area so that we can fly. Because that's the last Aether node that I need. Eating burgers? Hell yeah. Burgers are nummy. Nummy, nummy, nummy. Well, that guy's creepy looking. I don't like him at all. Faux bad, more like phobia. No thank you. Pass. It's like the hands in the pit in the labyrinth when she falls down. She chose down. But it's like a full face and a whole creature under the ground. No, I don't like it. Don't like it. Gosh, there's so many new names that I'm seeing log in here. Oh, we're up to 391 now. That doesn't include the players that are currently inactive. I think we're at almost 600 people in the FC just on this server. As a series in general, what do you like better, Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts? I am not at liberty to have an opinion on that because I'm a bad gamer. And have not played any Kingdom Hearts games. I can get down here this way. Yes. Hopefully I can get all the way over to where we need. Y'all want to tussle? I don't know if you want to do that for real. Choco Surge. Thanks, buddy. For real, no cap. Yes, for real, for real. I'm not dancing. Paralyzed is a pain in the booty, dude. You just get random, random cannot act. Where's my questy duty? Right to rest. Track that. There we go. Okay, so then it's gonna make me go back up. So we go. Oh, I think we have to go this way and then up and around. Got it. You know what? I guess we're just fighting our way through here. That's fine. Toad's fine. I should probably lock that. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Which one is... Oh, it's head graze is the interrupt. Okay. Ew. Paralyzes poopy. Okay, we're clear. And not quite on the right. Oh, yeah, we'll get the right level up here. Yes. Yes, there's what we need. Okay, how many of these? I need 3 more. Yeah, for real, no cap. I've never played any Kingdom Hearts games. I never really had, like, they've all been PlayStation exclusives, right? And I know, like, I never owned a PlayStation until I had my PS4. So I've never had the opportunity to play any Kingdom Hearts games. Oops. Trying to read FC chat. Oh, okay. Dragon had the same thing that I was going through. I was like, how are people seeing this? And then I realized that the people joining and leaving, like coming online and offline, in the free company, don't show up in, I don't know how to make it show up in my free company chat tab. I'm sure there's a way to do that so that I could see that, but I probably see other system messages. There's one. Have I played ESO? I've played a little bit of ESO, yes. It's been a couple years. But I did play a little bit of ESO. Trying to find an MMO to play because the one that I played is dying. Which one is that, Loki? EverQuest 2? I never played any of the EverQuests. The most of any EverQuest that I ever played was maybe about 30 minutes on my friend's account in like 2001 of OG EverQuest. Yay, I'm excited. Now we're going to be able to fly in the locks. This is going to be so great. There's only 4 servers left on there. Runewild. I have not heard of Runewild. What is Runewild about? I miss, and I've talked about this many times on stream, I miss Wildstar. OSRS Pro. Oh, yeah. See, I haven't even really played RuneScape. Like, I started OSRS, I don't know, a month or so ago. I think I talked about it on stream. Where it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But that was pretty much the extent of it. I haven't been back on there since. Like, that was me trying to find a game that will capture me. And right now, the game that has captured me has been this. You own 14 online, but for some reason when I logged into my account, it says I don't own it. Like on the actual site or like in the game. Because part of my problem where I got messed up was I had a Steam version at first and then I didn't do anything with it. And then I got the native launcher stuff And when I did that, I bought it. So I couldn't do the free trial on that. But then when I did that, it creates a separate like account. So like if I log into my account online, I actually have like 2 different accounts to choose from. So I have to watch which one I'm doing, because they're both tied to the same like email account. But then like once you buy it, you can no longer do the trial stuff. Like even like if you buy it to play I don't know, Heavensward, right? Like the moment that you buy it, you continually have to do the sub thing. Like once you sub, you sub. Once you buy the game, you are a sub. If you do the free trial, you can do free trial all the way up to 70 through Stormblood. Then you have to buy stuff, but there's a lot of restrictions on the free trial. No parties, no trading, no nothing like that. No free companies. Yeah, I went through a period where I was like confused on what was going on with my account. This stuff I don't necessarily care about, like unlocking this stuff. Like it's mostly the main stuff that I want to read the story stuff for. Freebird, the locks, let's go. Aether attunement complete, let's go. Whee, we can fly. Bedtime, all right, Billy Bob. I mean, it's probably best that you go to bed anyway. You know that bot's gonna wreck you again, dude. You know that bot's gonna wreck you again. All right, let's go exploring, huh? Shall we? Let's go this way. We'll go up northeast and around. And what I've been doing for this... Whoops, cancel. Gear set list. White mage. Equip set. I'm stealing exploration XP for my white mage class. Jensicade! I'm sorry there's no alert. Stream Elements has been borked. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 46 months. I just feel like I had my anniversary, but Oscamoto. And Oscamoto to you too. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 46. Welcome back. Look at that big old choco booty. Life's been beating your ass, but you're surviving. Same. That's all you can do, right? Just keep on pushing through. Just keep on pushing through. See what I'm doing here is then I'm going to loop all the way around so that we can explore the whole zone, and then we'll go to our quest. Because I don't like not being able to see the whole map, right? Khan! What is up, sir? Good to see ya. How are you, man? I really want to like WoW, but I like more like realistic type of scenery, not the cartoonish style WoWs. Yeah. System is down. We're watching. WoW is very stylized. I'm doing all right, man. I'm still here. I'm still kicking, still breathing. Up right above ground and breathing. Don't want to think about how much time I sunk into WoW. Same. Like, I don't have a problem with it. My thing is, like, with WoW, all of the stuff... Ooh, a lookout point. All of the stuff that I wanted to do Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's what I was like. Why are my buttons not working? It's because I'm on a different. Hang on. So I need my mount guide. This needs to go here. No. There we go. So this is probably going to be. Look out. There we go. Most of the stuff I wanted to do was like raiding and heroic and mythic stuff, but I didn't want to go with like random people because I feel like random people are way too elitist these days. What's up, Royster? Good to see you, dude. So like you screw up one thing and everybody starts talking shit, right? Like there's no room for error because everybody thinks that they know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and if you don't do it their way, then you're wrong. So like I just don't play WoW anymore. And one of the reasons why I did come back to Final Fantasy XIV was because I said to myself, I can play this essentially like a single player RPG because that's what this is. This is not an MMORPG. This is an RPG with MMO features slapped on top of it. That's what 14 is. League of Legends summed up. Yes, everybody's an elitist and believes that they know exactly what you're supposed to do, and if you don't do it their way, you're wrong. You make one error and it's FF15. Go next. With a lot of other choice words in there, I'm sure. Got kicked out of, I don't know what MHW is. Recently, he told me I wasn't wearing the right armor before kicking me. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And I can't stand that shit. Billy Bob, I told you. Oh, Monster Hunter World, gotcha. Wait, really? Even in that game? God. That's the problem with gaming these days, man, is everybody is so ultra competitive. Like, they have pulled the fun out of games. It's supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be fun. Have some fucking fun and quit min-maxing the fun out of everything. Period. Full stop. And I only say full stop because I think somebody said something about someone referenced full stop in Discord. But winning. You can still win without being an asshat. I am all for winning. But if that's going to require being an elitist asshole to do it, then count me out. Heaven forbid I play the game to have fun. I know, right? Imagine having fun in games. Who would ever do that? Unbelievable. Can I go? Okay, it did let me discover it. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get over here. I don't know what this is. This seems like really wild. What the hell is this? Bro, what is this place? Whoa. Oh, this place is cool. You're having fun wrong. Well, you know what? I guess at that point, I'm on the side of the guy that goes, you don't pay my sub. It's my $15. I'll play how I want. Damn right. I'm sure there's plenty of people that play this game that pay $15 a month to stand around the Limsa Aetheryte and ERP all night long. And that's okay. They are free to do so. That is their money and their time. Popped in to say hi, but your girl, 5:30, that is way too early. Good luck, have fun, rest well. Forgive me, 'twas not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wished to have the lock. I forgot to change gear. In sight while I explained things. Are we going underwater to the castle? Chat, there's a giant castle underneath the water. I don't think it's under the water that we're standing at, but there's a giant, like, sunken kingdom. Prior to the great flood of the Sixth Umbral Calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines, and thus, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the Fifth Astral Era. We're going down there. Con, you're heading out. Take it easy, man. Definitely great to see you. You stay awesome, my friend. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war. Yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of Lake Seld. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Theodric's former scribe was not a reference to the prison, but a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely. And since we know the court thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city would have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they do not. Celaya, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arnvald and I will seek out an ensorcelled portal within the palace. Nod, nod. I took screenshots of this place when I was down there earlier for a quest. It's super cool. Is it here? Maybe it is here. Control space. Dive. Yep, it's here. Look at this place. This is so crazy. It's down even further. I don't think I can, like, go in anywhere. I wonder if I have to go around. Oh. I know where it's at. Because this is where I was swimming before. I think we can sprint swim. Yeah, it does help. I wish I could have, like, an underwater mount. There's my destination place. Cool. Yeah, there's like these little underwater snowflake urchin things. Lights. Pretty cool. And we wait. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find out where it goes. Okie dokie. In we go, chat. Quick, everybody up the hole. God, that is such an old reference. That was from the WoW days. That was us trolling one of our guildies in the Black Morass dungeon, because at the end of the Black Morass dungeon, the dark portal's there, and it's like a mock dark portal, and you actually go like through the other side of the portal. Like, it doesn't teleport you anywhere. We're like, okay, hurry up, everybody jump in the portal. And they're like, what? Wait, where does it go? And they just jump through, not knowing that we're just standing on the other side, because you can't see through it. Stone door. So that became, quick, everybody up the hole. You come to a worn stone door, standing temptingly ajar. It would appear you have found an entrance into the subterranean ruins. Link Pearl. Celaya, it's Alphino. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found a teleportation portal concealed by enchantments. The markings indicate it leads to an underground cavern. What news on your end? And you believe it leads into the ruins? Then I dare say you will be able to meet within. Go on and head through the door. By the way, I took the liberty of calling on a friend for help. I guarantee she's both dependable and discreet. He's a good man and thorough. We'll see you soon. The drowned city of Scala now accessible. Sweet, we just got a dungeon. Whoa. Okay. Underwater dungeon entrances look pretty cool. There's a big old bubble. All right, let's queue, because this is gonna take like at least 5 minutes to get in. Unless I ask FC members to come. Let's see what they say. What say you? Leontis has joined. Let's see what class Leontis is. Healer. He is switching to tank. Excuse me, they are switching to tank. I don't know. $77. Yeah, that works. Yay, dungeons. Even a timer with a tank. I said even tanks don't insta-queue. I guess I should have never switched off of White Mage. This is gonna, when I'm done with this, it's gonna spit me back out right here, so I don't know that there is even really a reason to, like, get out of here right now. Don't look up my... I'm wearing shorts anyway. A bunch of pervs. Hero, hero. Hero, hero. Man, I wish I knew what was up with Stream Elements. Let's see what their Discord says. They don't have any announcements or anything. It's wild. I don't know. Like, it's not even hitting their API. I wonder if Twitch changed something. Community help desk. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. Somebody said it might have been, I don't know if it was Khan. Somebody said that they were having problems since yesterday. I don't see anything. Known issues. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see who my dance partner is going to be. Is that a dragoon? Monk. Oh, this is a 370 dungeon? Oof. I am undergeared, I believe. Got a little carried away there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's a pole. I can't read. I thought I had it. Horsey torpedo, horsey torpedo. That wasn't a torpedo. That was a turned around and freaking butt kicked you. Looty loot loot. Agreed it. For one of my, it's for my class. For my job. Not touching anything. Oh, I fucked up my technical step. Okay, doke. It was like the worst timing to start my technical step, not knowing the mechanic there. What do we do here? I have no idea what that mechanic was. I don't think I did a single one of the mechanics in that correctly. I'm not worried about it. This is my jam, though. This is what I like doing. Dungeons and well, once I get to being able to do raids anyway. I mean, I can do some of like the ARR Heaven's Ward. I mean, I guess I technically have Stormblood raids too, but like I want to do actual raiding. Like I haven't done any extremes. I want to start doing extremes and savages and ultimates and stuff, which is definitely down the line a bit, but that's on me. That's a nice little RNG burst window right there. That's like the one downside to Dancer is like a lot of the stuff that you get is all like this. It's all procs. Oh, we bossing. Well, he looks cool. Oh, right. Okay. That's a crazy ass mechanic. Don't look. I wasn't looking, bro. I was not looking at that. Ridiculous. Oh, I didn't even see the freaking eye that time. I'm just failing mechanics all over the place. To be fair, I don't know any of them, but like gazes should be pretty easy to avoid. Problem is I can't freaking see them. What the hell? It was the dude that was turned into the beast. Now he is but the shadow of the beast. Oh, no cutscene yet. Cutscene after. Yeah, I think I was a little bit, maybe just a little bit undergeared for that.
The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Maybe not too bad though, because I'm like 340 something, and that was synced to 370.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Something like that are involved.
Right. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
It is pretty impressive.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Yeah, waha, woo! Who was that? It is true. No one died. No one died. I was apologizing for screwing up mechanics. And they're like, it's okay. Nobody died. Glad to help. Like, that's one of the, like, as big as this FC is, like, everybody in here is very helpful. Very friendly. Arnvald and I tried to do our fair share, but I fear you ended up bearing the bulk of the burden as usual. You truly led the way with your adventuring prowess, my friend. With your help, I reckon we'd still be fumbling about in the dark. I'm glad I called on you. I must say, I'm still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. What, like how you reeled at the sight of the floating specter, you mean? I wish you could have seen the look on your face, Alphino. But must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that's all that matters. Yay. Da, 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 da. The Butcher's Blood. Ooh, we get a new Orchestrion scroll. All jesting aside, we must tell people the good news, and I think Lise should be the first. Seconded. She is bound to be delighted. If I'm no longer needed, then... Whoa, who is this? Jamoldva. Oh, that must be who they recruited. Then I shall take my leave. Okay. Of course, don't let us keep you. Thanks again. And say hello to Vama for me. Hi, Vama. Or is it Vamal? Hey, Vamal. Now then, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so Lise is sure to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? The Butcher's Blood. We out here. We out for blood. Oh, it's so nice to be able to fly out here now. Look at this freaking castle city thing. Police. Dingo. Perhaps a dingo ate your baby. Oh, you three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lise, and I'm pretty sure you're going to like the answer. We stole a buried treasure. A whole lot of it. You're joking. The Mad King's Trove? I thought it was a myth. So did plenty of people, but they didn't have Celaya and Alphino in their party. The credit for finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it all, I vote that it goes towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigo's poor. Gods, if there's as much as you say. Arenvald did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it on our own. I've taken the liberty of sketching out a rough map of the ruins. If you will assemble a squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should be able to follow the route to where the treasure lies. Understood. I will make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. Thank you. Oh, there's one other thing. When the time comes to draw up a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alphino. I don't have a head for details. I'm not educated. I see that simply handing out sacks of gil won't solve everything, but I couldn't rightly tell you what to do instead. Oh, I know the feeling. I'd welcome any advice you could give us, Alphino. Of course, I shall be at your disposal. Commander, we've got a problem. Tell me what's happened. Oh, she actually said deep breaths. That wasn't emoted. I thought it was this person here. A mob's gathered outside headquarters and they've started making demands. You best come see for yourself. Oh boy. Already? We just liberated Alamigo. Shit's going down. Here we go.
Step back, all of you!
All of you! You tell him, Inago.
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
What?
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
What? Oh, they're talking about Fordola. Oh, they're talking about Fordola. They want her head.
Bring her out! Bring her out!
What's going on?
They're talking. They want Fordola. Lise, they want Fordola.
Someone let slip about Fordola.
Uh-huh.
It's true then. The bitch really is in there. I knew it. I bloody knew it. We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
I knew it.
Come on, you don't mean that. We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down.
Oh, Lise, you wanted blood too. You were not happy when Xenos killed himself.
Calm down! That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
I mean, these people are rightfully pissed off.
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
She's really the only person that we have left from that the entire Imperial squadron that was here. And we apparently have her captive here. I wonder how this is going to go. This could get ugly, but I think things might stay under control.
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
I mean, they're very much looking for an eye for an eye. Or in this case, a head for many heads.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
Oh, Raban. Please bring some sort of semblance to this.
Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
The Bull of Alamigo.
My friends, You are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair, for it is mine as well.
Yeah, you tell them.
That gnawing pain in your breast, it is enough to bring an old bull to his knees. But I ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers.
And Fordola might have those answers.
I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance. But we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth. Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves, and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried? I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
You tell them, Raban. Okay. Well, I was expecting the one guy clapping to make some sarcastic remark.
Oh, you're right. I do. But I can't.
Yeah, it was. There was no way it was going to get all of them. Put your one arm on him. That's it? Oh, come on. He's not here anymore. No, there's gotta be. Oh, come on. See, and this FC's big enough, they actually, man. Like, I've been in 2 other free companies. Granted, my playtimes were very sporadic and short before. But, like, the message from the free company leader, which he advertises frequently because there's a lot of like new players like myself, new/returning players, in the free company, offers free eye level 640 sets once per member at level 80. Contact me to apply. Oh, no talking. Yeah, this music means no talking. My thanks, Raban. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. 'Tis a difficult tide to stem. 'Twas that same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over. All the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. Aye, and it's not just here. We've reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with the Garleans. It starts with insults most often, then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. But maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are the representatives exactly? Oh, village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we've planned a summit of sorts. We've even invited the Ananta and the Kikern to participate. Kikern. Alamigo stands at a crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Fordola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Then let's execute her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Minago didn't hear a single word that Roban just said. Nago, I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but where would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodric and Xenos. Squinty eyes. I cut my forehead open. Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Fordola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past, a moment of it, anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, aye, unforgivable things, but in some ways, she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born, and that's something I can understand. All right, speak with the prison guard when you're ready, and I'll come up and join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my other duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Fordola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Aye, sir. Aw, man. That was 20 minutes ago? Was that when I was in the dungeon? That might have been when I was in the dungeon. Nate, I don't know if you're still here, dude. Thank you for the 72 months. 72 months of sticks. So do we have a conveyor belt to roll me on with the sticks and the create mod? Oh my god. Nate, I'm sorry I missed that, dude. There's like with no audio trigger or any, like I have no way other than looking at my activity feed to know for like follow, subs, anything. So thank you for the 72. Welcome back. Even if you're not here, welcome back and thank you. You have the commander's permission to enter then. Enter the prison. Oh boy. This might be voiced.
So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you?
I don't think that's how this is going to go, Fordola.
Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
I don't think it's going to go that way either. I have a feeling that if she dies, it's going to be at the hand of, like, the people. Like, somebody is going to, like, sneak kill her.
That's not why we're here, no. Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time. All of this is pointless. There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it.
She's wrong.
I killed your men. I killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance!
She had a few chances, too.
That's a lie, and you know it. You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless. Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want.
What is it that she wants, though? Like, I still don't really understand what she wants. I understand that, like, she allied herself with the Empire to try to bring some semblance of freedom to her and her people, because that was the only way that they believed that they could be free, was to just submit and go along with everything. But I don't know what she actually wants.
You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Fordola. I see you for what you are.
Oh, and now we're getting a flashback. Let's go. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know how long ago this was, but she's clearly a kid here.
Come along, Fordola. We mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
So even her family was going along with it. I mean, it makes sense.
All right. Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
I mean, he kind of just talks like he's been part of the Empire the whole time. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Didn't she? Oh, no, wait, that was Arnvald that was talking about the... Okay. Not her. Although maybe her. Her dad has the same tattoo on his face that she wears now.
Filthy tin-head lovers.
Ooh. Part of the resistance.
Father, what did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whoremother.
Wow.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
That you know of. And off she goes.
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Fadola!
By an old lady.
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of arms.
We're citizens. We have rights.
Not under Imperial rule.
I'm scared.
Rather, not under this Imperial rule.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive.
Traitors! Traitors!
I had a feeling that was going straight to the dome.
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Ooh, he wanted to do something. He knew his place not to, though.
Fadola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier?
There's the tattoo.
Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Taking after Daddy.
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honoring Father's memory.
Yep.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Oh, and now her mother decides to come clean. After, what is this, probably another 8-10 years? Maybe more?
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones.
She's not wrong. She's definitely playing straight into the part. Where she is wrong is that she believes that they will respect her. And they don't. She's still just a toy. And Xenos proved that.
Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time.
All of the people she killed. She gave an order to fire a cannon which shot down a tower that those people were in and defending from us.
It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
Not under Garlean rule, you won't be. That's the part she misunderstood. She truly believed that they would actually see her for what she believes is her worth. And she is of zero value to the Empire. Because she's just a savage Alamegan citizen.
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes. Wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
Kovac, I love you, dude. How are you, man? Good to see you, brother.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been sick. I know the feels, man. I was sick all freaking weekend. I'm still not 100%. I spent the vast majority of the weekend in bed. Like, from, I think I slept like 14 or 15 hours in bed on like Saturday into Sunday. I don't think I got up until like 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past?
Yeah. And we saw what you went through, and I understand why you are the way that you are now, but you totally are not right in what you thought was going to happen. I like her hair though, like the color that she has.
And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they?
No, but it tells me a pretty damn good bit.
Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led!
Yeah, you were tricked by your parents, tricked by the Empire, and now you think that we're just trying to trick you too, because you don't trust anybody, and I don't blame you.
The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better! I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay!
You were after the wrong people the whole time. How does she still have the resonant? I thought we disabled that. Oh shit, she can see our stuff now. Oh, no way. No way. Yeah, she saw Xenos is dead now.
You.
Yeah. Me.
All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone.
Yeah, welcome to being the warrior of light.
The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why?
Because I'm the fucking main character, bitch!
You know why you saw. For those I have lost, for those I can yet save, because I choose to. I'm gonna go with this one because she saw everything. Or, well, she saw a good bit. Just like I saw of her.
Damn you. Damn you all.
Ah, Fordola.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
Man, shit got fucking real in here. That was wild. She had the same fucking... Well, so the Resonant is like a manufactured version of the Echo, and that's what she has. Like, the Echo is what we have as the Warrior of Light. Like, the Scions are a little bit in touch with the Echo. Obviously, we as the Warrior of Light are far more empowered by it. But the Resonant is the manufactured version, and that's what Fordola has, and that's how she saw, like, our past. That was wild. Oh, I need like a cooldown after that. That was some heavy shit, man. Like watching them get stoned and her dad taking one to the dome and dying. How she became the way that she is. And like, I don't know how to feel about her parents. Like, just going along with the whole rule of the Empire and then like feeding to her that it's okay. It was like they didn't tell her anything about what actually happened. So it's almost hard to blame her for anything that she did. Like, she acted on what she knew and how she felt about what she knew and had happened. She just didn't have all of the info. Echoes of an echo. This is a wonderful angle here. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Fordola something to think about at least. Aye, and I've found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, Celaya, but the visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Fordola kept wincing, though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. That's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with the Echo and one who has been artificially imbued with it? Well, the Immortal Flames have been scouring the research facility ever since the liberation. There's a chance they might have some answers for us. General Aldin's, they're overseeing the investigation. Let's go pay him a visit, shall we? Group head nod. Fat chocobo, let's go, my buddy. My buddy and me. We flying, cause we got cake. That does look like some yummy cake. We go this way. We go this way. And boom. Resonatorium guard. General Alden is inside. Will you be joining him? Yes. Oh, I was waiting for it to go directly into another cutscene again. We haven't had, I haven't experienced one of the, please make sure you set aside enough time, there's going to be a whole bunch of cutscenes happening. We haven't had one of those for, I don't think I've had one since Heaven's Ward. This place is cool as shit, by the way. This is where we fought Fordola. And Kryl was in one of these. We had to save Kryl. Poor Kryl. I think Kryl is in Kugane now? I might be wrong. What news? You spork with... You spork with... Chat, Slothfact 29. Sloths can't read. Let's try this again. Raban. What news? You spoke with Fordola, I take it? Yes. As expected, she didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arnvald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's different for her? We've been hard pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance if you have time to lend a hand. Magitech pod, let's go. Oh, this is the cool music from the other area. What's the name of the zone? This place. Aziz Law. Oh, I get it now. The theme. This is an Allegan theme because this is all Allegan technology. The device in which Kryl was held seems even more ominous now that you know its purpose. The surrounding pods are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears the label Master Subject. Oh fuck, what did they do to Kryl? Oh no. Kryl has been acting a little weird since we rescued her. Oh no. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? Yeah, we did. All the pods are designed to drain the aether of the occupant, save that one right there. Oh fuck, he was loading Kryl with aether. Unlike the others, the interior has been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. Fuck. There's one more thing somewhere. I see the dude I'm supposed to talk to. I don't know if that's it or if I need to. I can't go down there. It's probably just him. Yeah, because this is outside the realm of... Oh, here we go. Fallen scrap of parchment. Idle conversation prohibited. Eating and drinking The fallen scrap of parchment appears to list facility regulations, but nothing of any interest. Why is it still here? Okay. Maybe something up top here? No, because that goes outside of the circle. Whoa. Whoa. Got a good old Frankenstein machine going here. what you got, investigator. So many bodies. Every one of them was a victim of these experiments. Oh, those are all... Holy shit, that's all bodies. Few show any signs of external injury. From what we've been able to determine, they perish from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. I would assume that's like just sucking the soul out of somebody, right? Just pulling your life force out of you. That's nuts. I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Celaya, shall we start with you? Well, you see, they pumped Kryl full of a bunch of ether that they sucked out of other people and killed. Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kryl and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kryl, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryl's echo? I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kryl is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. The soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past... But you don't just see their past, you live it. All the emotions, all the pain, imagine what it would do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed. As you may recall, Ysael was complete... Ooh, we haven't heard that name since Heaven's Ward. Ysael was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Hraesvelgur's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. That explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be naught to stop the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these God's forsaken procedures, and Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We should leave the flames to it. Let's go. Group nod. Ooh, this shit's getting spicy. We are getting closer and closer to Shadowbringers, though. I believe we only have... I think there's only a 0.2 and a 0.3 patch for Stormblood. 0.2... 0.3... Oh, nope, there is a 0.4. Oh, shit, and a point... What? There's a 0.5 and a 0.56. Okay, there's way more post-Stormblood shit than I thought. I didn't think it was that much. There's definitely more. There is definitely more. I go looking for answers about the Echo and end up getting schooled by Roban. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. General Alden is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced that mob to give up and go home. Makes me realize how much we rely on his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? 'Tis a quandary which countless refugees now face. To continue the life they built in Ul'dah, or start again in the land of their birth. Quizzical look. Celaya, a moment. Oh, it's Pippin! I am newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. God, we haven't talked to her in fucking since, like, A Realm Reborn? No. It was sometime in Heavensward. It had to have been sometime in Heavensward. I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Dude, you came all that way to just tell me to go meet with the Sultana. Okay. An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Oh? Good deal. Yes, we all like to know about those, Alphino. But not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him, Celaya. Nod. Smile. Smile and nod. Nod and smile. Smile and nod. Nod and smile. Smile and nod. Nod and smile. Can I go on an adventure yet? I've been just drinking from the fire hose of story right now. Oh, foodies. We get foodies. I don't like any of these. These are all like caster foodies. I guess the determination one is probably the best one for me. Technically speaking. Stewed river bream. Alphino's thoughts appear to have turned to from adventure to administration. Oh gods. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasure to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Arnvald? I'm at your beck and call. And I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins, then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Nanimo my regards, Celaya. I will. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. Wave. Bye. Fade out. And scene. Oh, brother. Wow. What quest are we on? A Sultana's Strings. Shit, we're only like halfway through 4.1. Shit. Man, I feel really bad. Like, I missed all those notifications, man. Like, the trigger fire sounds worked. Those are okay. That worked just fine. And dandy. So I guess to Ul'dah we go, huh? Story. Let's go. Chamber of Rule. Steppies? Oh no, wait, this way. Yes. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. This has to be a really big FC too, this Havoc. You're expected, my lady. Please proceed. Nanamo!
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
I think a little more than you know.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
I would say seeking counsel from an adventurer seems kind of weird, but I think she's seeking the counsel of the Warrior of Light here.
I speak of Rauban and his future.
Mm-hmm. That's what we all want to know.
All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo.
That he is. She's torn. She wants him to stay, but she wants him to be at home too.
I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her.
Uh-huh.
Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss.
Mm-hmm.
Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side.
Oh.
I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend.
Right.
But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
Yep. I think to him it feels more like his duty to be there for her than to go back to his home. He's a military man now. He's there to protect her.
Or return to Alamigo,
even though she's not technically like the ruler of Ul'dah anymore.
Burdened by guilt or regret. Yet how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him?
Mm-hmm.
It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
What? Is she going on a world tour?
Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Everybody wants to travel with the Warrior of Light. Did you guys hear the Warrior of Light's coming to town? We gotta hitch a ride. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Where does Nanamo want to go? Where do you guys think Nanamo wants to go? I'm changing my batteries. Hang on. Where are we going? Of course I'm going to say yes. I'm not allowed to say no. Even if I could say no, it would turn it around and make me say yes anyway.
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
All right. What do we get ourselves into this time? Where the hell is she? Adventurers Guild, okay. That's right by the inn. Sprint. Oh, okay, that's Alchemist. I was like, whoa, what does that unlock? That's a job quest. Nanamo! You look like a regular old Lalafell now. Perchance you remember Lilira, the merchant's daughter. This is my persona, I assume, when I ventured beyond the palace walls to observe my subjects unnoticed. I think that's how we first met her. Ordinarily, Papa Shan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that's why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gate of Nald. Hey, Stone's Throw, that's where I did my dancer quest. Or was going to do my dancer quest. That's when we found out about the Dance of the Dead. There she is. Away, Chocobo! Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in a squalor and at the mercy of the elements and Thanalin's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed by the hand of Nald himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Alamigo and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls on me. Then my best has not been good enough. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy air. Chocobo, away! Is this even in? Okay, I was gonna say, is this even in this zone? Oh, we're at max height. I know, I'm flying down. Chill out. Whoa, that looks so cool. What is that, dude? Is that Limsa from here? No way. Bro, what is that? That's in this zone. Camp Drybone. What is over here? I don't know what that is, dude. That looks so cool, though. Hey, what's up, Tarmona? I DM you Y video. What? DM you Y video? What Y? Why what? What the oh my god, now I see. I DM'd you a Y video. I get it now. Grilled ice cubes become popular street food in China. Good lord. Why? 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 Mine? 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 Why? Mine? Why? It was here, in this wholly unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. Oh, hi, Kay. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from... I gotta make sure nobody's talking to me like in Say It. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in Eastern Thanalan when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Interesting. Raban once offered to reopen the investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Oh, they waved at me and then ran away. Yes, I did plan to strip the merchants. Whoa, what is that? Oh, they got a two-seater. That's cool. Thus I did plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of citizens quite unaware of the consequences of my actions. I would have for you or yours. I shudder to think that many goodly souls paid the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monetarists' damnable games. Forgive my outburst. You are one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Ul'dah and visit the Colosseum. Womp, 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 womp. Hello. Goodbye. Look at the city. That looks so cool from out here. Not as cool as whatever the hell that is over there. All the way in. All the way in. Yeah, look at that. That thing looks nuts, dude. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take a screenshot anyway. Oh, hang on. Let's actually turn this off. There we go. Yeah. There's apparently no zone music out here. I never realized that before. Oh, I was looking for like hidden like Vista viewpoint thingies. Meow. All right. Map me. We're going to the Colosseum Gladiators Guild. There she be. Look at that arena down there. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from that ignominious chapter in my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raban. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the Bull of Alamigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another. And my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Rauban to die on the sands that day. Oh, wow. Wow. Regardless, my intervention meant that Rauban had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Wow, she inadvertently and accidentally saved his life. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Rauban is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the Blood Sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the Syndicate. And then I had my blade. Callie! See, that one I happened to look up before, and I could actually see it. I don't have any Stream Elements alerts right now. Stream Elements has been down for a couple of days, I guess. Callie, thank you so much for the 23 months. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Callie, friend. We're being inundated with story stuff today. I'm in post-main Stormblood era. This is all 4.1 stuff. Dead. That's good. Better is good. That's certainly scary shit what you were going through, so I'm glad you're better. Rauban, 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 Rauban.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Sham.
She's just leaping over bodies. What the fuck?
I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah, and so, as tradition dictates, Rauban Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day to
Yay!
Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
Hey, he still had 2 arms there. Was that too much? Did that go too far? Words cannot well express what that man means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Rauban, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. Hey. It's 10:30. I want to keep going, even though my brain is turning into mush from so much story. We'll do one more. The Sultana's duty. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultana's sworn for long. And there are other places I would visit. To the Arzanath ossuary. Okay. Thaumaturge's Guild. Sprint. Do. Split beans. Oh, I thought that was me. I hadn't quite clicked yet. This is where I first started. Black Mage 34. And then I was like, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. Actually, I did this. And then I was like, I want to be able to play music. So I started doing Archer so that I could get to Bard. And I was like, well, this is dumb. I want to run dungeons. And I don't want to have a queue. So then I made a healer. And then I went White Mage. And then I got to like 64. And I was like, Dancer seems really fun. And it's got chakrams. I like sharp frisbee boomerangs. And then I made Dancer. And then this I just started the other day because I want to have a warrior so that I can tank. So I can tank, heal, and DPS. When the calamity threatened, Rauban led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartano, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louisoix would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I have made a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here, I seek the blessing of Thal, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I'm fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversity. If I am to be a Sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. I have chosen my path, Celaya. With Alamigo now freed from Imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Already, many displaced Alamegans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I've made a small contribution, an artisan's school in Rhalgr's Reach, for any who wish to learn new trades. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive. And this time, the Ul'dah treasury shall provide. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. I mean, technically, is the Syndicate even still around, technically? Because this could inadvertently mean talk to Rauban. A wise suggestion. Mayhap a visit to the Gold Saucer is in order. Its proprietor is a member of the Syndicate, and he is one of the few who pay refugees a fair wage. I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbert Manderville? No. But I play his games. Ah, well, he's a most generous man, if something of an eccentric. Let us make our way to the landing. I will see that word is sent to the Gold Saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us. We going gambling, we going gambling. In real life, she would get eaten by a dog. True. What's up, Geronimo? How you doing, dude? Hi, I Heart Elephants. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are doing well. Good to have you. Glad to have you. Where are we going? We gotta go to the airship landing, huh? Gamba? I mean, it is the Gold Saucer. We got a Gamba, right? Chamber of Rule. I forget how to navigate Ul'dah. It's all like twisty and turny. Limsa is just as bad. Gridania is fairly easy to navigate. Wait, can I actually navigate here? What? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize I could do that. Yeah, it's the Gold Saucer. You got a Gamba at the Gold Saucer. I already did my Gamba for the day, though. I got my scratch-offs. I got my 3 scratch-offs. And I did win 10K. It was kind of cool. I got the 1-2-3 combo. I've ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first to the Gold Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Let's go. Give me some tickets. Let's go. Gold Saucer. Boom. The Manderville Gold Saucer. All right. We're done with MSQ. It's time to do the Fall Guys event. I don't even know how to get into that thing. Hello. Yeah, I can't do any more cactipots. Tell me about the cactipot. This is what I want, though. I want... Nope, 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 nope. Wrong person. There we go, price claim. I think it's 3. Yeah. I have 90,000. I only need another 3,910,000 MGP, and then I can get this airship. That's what I want. These are all little minions that I can buy that I don't have that I will eventually buy, but I think I want to save. I think I want to save my MGP for like some mounts. I don't know what they all are though. I know this is an airship. I'm pretty sure this is like a Final Fantasy VI airship. Yeah, this is the fun town. This has all the Gamba and the carnival games and all that stuff. Cards. This is a triple triad area. The big Gambas are up here. This is the weekly big Gamba. I buy 3 tickets because you always get a payout. You get a constellation prize. So I always buy 3. Blunderville Attendant. Yeah, see, there's a Fall Guys collab going on right now. I don't know how to join it though. I haven't tried to join it. Why does that do that after like so long? I froze on screen. I think it's OBS and V2 Studio telling me you should end, which is probably not wrong. All right, let's talk to the little lady. Let's just go ahead and hide this for now, I guess. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting. It's still stuck. Boo, it's stuck. I wonder if I do this. Oh, my camera turned. I wonder if it has to do with my camera. I wonder if there's camera settings that turn my camera off after so long. Like 3 hours maybe? Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that after stream. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. See? Even she wants to do the gamba. Got a gamba. Godbert will be expecting us. Come, let us head directly to the lounge and ignore these gaudy temptations. Where are we going, lady? Going over here. Did she sit down at a... She sat down... Oh, no, wait. This is a lounge chair. I was going to say, did she sit down at a triple triad table? Is she doing the gamble with the cards? Look at the Moogle! She's trying to hide from the games. I believe this is where we're to meet Lord Manderville. Shall we sit while we await his coming? Maybe. My apologies, Your Grace. I have kept you waiting. No apologies are necessary, Godbert. My request was sudden, and you were kind to make yourself available at such short notice. When the Sultana herself comes calling, there is no more important engagement. As to the purpose of my visit, I would have your thoughts on how the Crown might best aid the refugees residing in Thanalan. You are aware, I am sure, that many of Alamigo's displaced sons and daughters long to return to their newly liberated homeland. And you are also aware of how they will suffer without shelter and work to sustain them. I would use our nation's wealth to spare them that suffering. What advice have you for me on the matter of how it might be best distributed? I like his earring. And his little hair ornament thing. The unusual circumstances of our meeting and your Grace's choice of companion would suggest to me a desire for an honest and unvarnished opinion. I shall give you one. My advice to you is stop. Taxing Uldah's wealth to save an Alamigan refugee is a terrible, terrible idea. You oppose my proposition? Most emphatically. I agree with your Grace that the refugees must have housing and employment, but what profit is there for Uldah in this arrangement? Profit? After all you've done for Girabanya's displaced, I thought you the very last person to seek to benefit from their misfortune. Forgive me, your Grace, but you appear to be laboring under a misapprehension. It is a fine endeavor to support one's fellow man. I fear, however, that your stance is one born of pity. Your intent is to save the refugees, is it not? For all our potential, we are indolent creatures by nature. I don't know how to pronounce that word. If unconditional charity is all we know, then we begin to rely upon it, to expect it. Then we must consider Uldah's own poor and downtrodden. Should they hear of you spending the nation's coin not to improve their lot, but to nurture the distant citizens of Alamigo, it is unlikely they will applaud your generosity. Surely it is not your Grace's intention to foster new resentments, but to spread goodwill. Indeed. Then any support that I pledge to the refugees must promote self-sufficiency, whilst also serving the interests of the people of Uldah. Exactly so. Such an arrangement will create a far more equitable relationship with the returning Alamigans, even as it generates the revenue required to win the approval of your subjects. You have given me much to ponder, Lord Manderville. I thank you for your candor. Smile. Smile. Ba-ba-bum. Bum, ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, come along, Nanamo. Where are we going now? Prophet! The thought never even crossed my mind. But standing about lamenting my naivety will not do anyone any good. I shall consider my lesson learned and press on. Celaya, are you perchance acquainted with any successful merchants? If my attempt at philanthropy is obliged to reap a profit, it would seem wise to consult someone with a knack for business. Well, you see, I met this guy named Seaman6070 77 months ago. He subbed to the channel. And then he subbed again 77 months later and said, 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for 2 hardened criminals. I don't have my badumts, but I would give you a badumts if I had a badumts on my board. But I don't. Seaman, thank you for the 77. Welcome back, dude. Sorry, no alerts. Stream Elements has been fucky wucky for like a couple of days, I guess. And I haven't been here for a while, so I just found out about it the hard way today. But either way, thank you for the 77. Welcome back, dude. Glad to see you. Hope you're well. Nanamo. Ordinarily, I would not trust any agent of the East Ardenald Trading Company. But if you hold this Hancock fellow in high esteem, I am content to be led by you. You may repay my faith by journeying to distant Kugane and speaking with him on my behalf. Oh, I thought we were gonna take her with us. Damn, I thought we were gonna kidnap the Sultana and go to Doma. Oh, Nappy Taint's online. Yes, Nappy Taint is one of the names of one of the people in the free company that I'm in, and it's fucking amazing. It is second only to Chad Lord Thunderdong. Eager though I am to visit those shores, I have not the leisure for lengthy sea voyage. Now, assuming you will travel as adventurers are wont to do, I shall await your report by the Aetheryte in Ul'dah. A fair journey to you, Celaya, and a swift one, if you please. Yeah, she's like, you're just gonna use the Aetheryte to travel. And I'm like, damn right I am. We're going all the way across the world. Expansive. Well, I'm already here. I was gonna say I probably could have just used the Aetheryte to travel, but it's okay. We are here now. We are here now. I got the double dash. We're doing the things. Yeah, my voice is definitely shot. There's been a lot of talking tonight because of all of the fucking story shit that I've been reading. Let me in. I'm starving. Hancock. Celaya, to what do I owe the pleasure? Or are you here on business? Well, you see, I'm here on business from the Sultana, from Ul'dah. I beg your pardon, Her Grace the Sultana would have my opinion on how best to invest in the wealth of Ul'dah. My dear Celaya, I have you to thank for this recognition, I'm sure, and I am flattered that you came to me. Truly flattered. But why settle for a lowly apprentice when you could have the master? Upon matters of profit, there is no living soul better qualified to advise Her Grace than Chairman Lolorito, a man whose morning exertions are said to fill his garderobe with gold. I should be happy to arrange a meeting for you, say at the Scion's former headquarters in Thanalan. The Waking Sands would seem a suitably neutral venue for negotiations, don't you think? Fare you well, Celaya, and may your dealings prove fruitful. It's pretty nutty, Callie. It's really pretty nutty. So now I gotta go back to Ul'dah, and then we gotta go to the Waking Sands. Good thing I have all this money to spend. Oh, she's right outside the plaza. Okay. KFC, come back here. I'm hungry. Ul'dah citizen. I think that's the samurai quest. Welcome back, Celaya. Did your merchant friend have any useful advice to share? We know Lolorito. You know Lolorito. With Lolorito, and you agreed to this? I'm well aware of his standing in the field of business, but I had hoped to keep the monetarists at arm's length, and him in particular. I mean, that's kind of what my thought was as soon as Hancock mentioned the name. I was like, that seems kind of not what we want to do. Nay, I cannot live in fear of the man. I must learn how to treat with him if I am to rule Ul'dah effectively. Ul'dah. Very well, I will meet with Lolorito. Let us go on ahead to the Waking Sands and prepare for his coming. I don't think there's any preparation that we could take that would prepare us for his coming. What? It just teleported us right here. So this is where the Scions first congregated. I've heard many tales, but never had an occasion to visit. To work then. The hour of the meeting draws near, and I would gather my thoughts. Pray see to it that we have the appointed room to ourselves. Yep, sure. I think we still got some peeps in here. For his what? You heard the lady. His coming.
A personal summons from the Scions.
Shut the fuck up.
This must be important business indeed. Though, if it concerns anything so underhand as an assassination, I fear I can be of little help.
He has no clue what he just walked in for. Come here, you little shit. Sit down. The Sultana's about to be in here. Why the fuck is she wearing his mask? This is a meeting of the blind.
You have made your point. It is indeed unsettling to find oneself seated across from an impassive mask. There, would this better please your grace? Or should I address you as Lady Lilira?
God, this guy is I fucking hate this guy. Like, he's been a dick from day one.
Nay, the deception has served its purpose. I'm glad to see you found amusement in my little jest, Lord Lolorito, but shall we proceed to the business at hand?
By all means. I must say, I am most eager to hear your proposal.
Simply put, I would aid the refugees camped in Thanalan in their efforts to return to Alamigo.
I don't even know if it's him. I think it's just the greedy nature that he has. Like, all he wants is fucking money. I can't take his little sunburn looking no seriously.
The reparations you paid in the wake of your earlier misdemeanors will be used to fund the endeavor, together with the fortune seized from the late Teleji Adeleji's estate. But this plan is not intended to benefit the displaced alone. I I would make of this an investment which shall enrich Uldar and Alamigo both. And who better to consult on matters of profit than the wealthiest man in all of Thanalan? I beseech you then, Lord Lolorito, share with us your mercantile wisdom.
Yes, your mercantile wisdom. Your mercantile wisdom. His nose looks like the cookie that got the hot spot on the baking sheet. Oh my god, it does.
'Twould seem your grace has matured beyond acts of earnest yet misplaced charity. Pray tell me more.
That or he shoved his nose a little bit too far up somebody's ass.
To summarize, in return for facilitating the repatriation of refugees and assisting in the establishment of new industry in Alamigo, you ask that a proportion of all subsequent profits be promised to Uldar.
Something like that. Also, is this lamp just like a giant butt plug?
Ha! I am impressed, Your Grace. 'Tis an elegant solution, albeit one lacking certain crucial details, specifically which industry and where.
How swiftly you identified the weakness in my plan, just as I knew you would. Your travels have taken you across the length and breadth of Gear Abania, and you know the land far better than I.
Yep, I flew across the whole place.
Which of the settlements you visited would best provide a home for our refugees? Which has the greatest potential to flourish, given the appropriate investment?
I think it's... definitely the Saltery. Definitely the Saltery. Because they were using that before.
Desolate little village on the shore of Loch Seld.
Yep, that's the place.
I know the Saltery and its products well. The Imperial invasion brought an end to their more widespread distribution, much to the dismay of many a wealthy gourmand, myself included. Salt has ever been a transformative ingredient, and in this instance, I dare say, it could transform a modicum of effort into a mountain of gill.
A veritable mountain of gill.
The local citizens will need to be consulted, of course, but I trust the East Aldenar Trading Company can be relied upon to provide its assistance in negotiating a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Naturally, Your Grace. I shall dispatch representatives well versed in the extraction of this white gold and wring every last ounce of profit from its production. The Loch's bounty will contribute to Alamigo's enrichment, whilst easing the burden on the bull's aching shoulders, just as Your Grace desired.
A deal is struck then.
I still don't like it. And I think it's because we're dealing with him. Can we just shove this butt plug lamp up his ass? I mean, it's as big as he is. I don't like it. But it's probably the right way to do it. I fear it will be many years before I feel comfortable taking part in such negotiations, but I shall not complain. We have piqued Lolorito's interest and secured his invaluable expertise. Thank you, Celaya. I could not have done it without you. Crit, vitality, direct hit. Crit, vitality, determination. That's my food. Wah, 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 wah. Nanamo is ready to move ahead with her plans. Our course decided, I shall return to the palace and have my ministers begin work on implementing the particulars of the plan. If I could prevail upon you one more time, Celaya, I would ask that you convey the details of our negotiations to Commander Hext on your return to Alamigo. Hey, what's up, Evan Rose? How you doing? Hello, hello. My thanks again. Together we have laid the groundwork for an endeavor which promises to benefit the peoples of Alamigo and Ul'dah both. Yes, we're going back to Lys. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. This is what I was hoping to get to. Iravania. Alamigan Quarter. Heckin' tired myself? Yeah, I'm heckin' tired too. So is my voice. I was trying to get to a stopping point in the story here because I can't really read too much more. My throat is killing me already. I'm still not, like, I probably shouldn't have streamed, but I wanted to play, and I figured I may as well fire up the stream since I'm feeling okay enough. But like, I didn't realize I was gonna get super bombarded like this heavily with story shit. I figured there was gonna be like I did run a dungeon, but it was one dungeon. It's been a ton of fucking story. Come on now, this game doesn't have that much story. Well, I mean, I'm post Shadowbringers, right? I'm in 4.1. But I wasn't expecting the amount of reading. Like, it's been rather decently voiced interactions. But I've definitely done a shitload of reading, and my voice and my throat can feel it. Oh yeah, I was out pretty much the entire weekend. I was in bed most of the weekend. I was talking earlier how like Sunday I didn't get out of bed till 4. I was in bed for like 14 hours, 15 hours, something like that. Celaya, you're back. What did Nanamo... Oh, sorry. Are you allowed to talk about your audience with the Sultana? Hey, Callist, how's it going, dude? So, Raban says he's going to return to Ul'dah, but she isn't sure he wants to. Tell us something we don't know. But I'm pleased to hear she's committed to helping our refugees come home. And this plan to revitalize the Saltery does make a lot of sense. Quite how you convinced her to seek Lolorito's help is another question. After all that has happened, he is the very last person I would expect her to turn to for advice. That's what I said! Can you hear the coarseness in your voice now? Yeah. I'm definitely feeling the rasp. I am on the upside though, Callie. I don't feel completely dead anymore, so that's a big thumbs up. But on a more practical note, Lys, assuming the interim government elects to accept Ul'dah's proposal, I have one caveat I should like you to include in the bargain. Alamigo must be permitted to cover a portion of the investment. We have a fortune at our disposal after all, and allowing Ul'dah to provide the entirety of the capital will afford Lolorito too much control. Honestly, Alphino, it's like Kugane never happened. What exactly does a ruthless profiteer have to do to earn your trust? But yes, you do make a good point. First things first, though. We need to discuss this proposal with the Saltery's residents. Whiskar, how do you fancy explaining the Sultana's plan to your grandfather? I'd like to hear what Watt thinks of the idea before agreeing to anything. Right away, Commander. Would you mind coming along, Celaya? I might need you to fill in the details. Then I shall come as well. Should Watt want to discuss figures, my knowledge on the nation's finances should provide useful. Head nods, waves, fist bumps. Let's go, team. Okay, and I'm in a resting point. All of this story was like almost no experience, which is understandable. It's post Stormblood stuff. There's not really a whole lot of XP that's gonna be happening. I am gonna call it here though because my vocals are fried. My voice is shot. I appreciate you guys though. Thank you for being here. Whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube. Most of y'all are on Twitch. I think we had like maybe 2 people pop in and out of YouTube. Nobody really said anything. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. You're awesome, fantastic, and amazing. Let's see if the bot actually works. Links. There we go. Hey, go sub to the YouTube. Go follow on Twitter. Does this link still work even though they're rebranded? Hell yeah, it works. Let's go. Let's see who's streaming. Let's see who's streaming. Everybody's playing WoW. Wow. I've been following a lot of Final Fantasy creators lately. But they're all playing WoW now. So I think I'm just gonna get out of here. So we'll do this because I can, because it's on the freaking allowed list. Where'd it go? Did it get removed? There it is. There it is. Okay. Thank you guys. You're awesome, fantastic, and amazing. Thank you for all the subs and the resubs. Again, sorry for the alerts. I have no idea what's going on with Stream Elements. Maybe I might be able to find something by next stream. If I'm feeling any better, I might stream tomorrow because I've been away for like so long. Plus, I'm like super addicted to getting through like story stuff. I'm like super sucked in right now. But that is going to do it for me. So we are going to hit play on this, which we haven't heard for quite some time. I will pull this down and then I will say good night to you all because you are awesome. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Follow here, follow on Twitter, do all the things and stuff. I'm out. Bye-bye. Reaching out. Rainbow Road.
and no moment in history where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now.
Rainbow Road. Doo-doo-doo.